The Infinity D.I.Y router template package includes everything you need to create your own router tabletop. This package includes the template, router bits, and a router table insert ring to make a perfect homemade router tabletop. First step is to install your template onto your table. Measure and mark out the corners of the template to ensure that it's exactly where you want your opening to be. Then use a bit of double-sided tape and secure the template to your router table. Use the large diameter bearing included in the kit along with a pencil to mark the inner opening for your router table. Now remove the template and drill a start hole and use a jigsaw to cut out the opening. Because we use the bearing and a pencil, we'll have about 1/8 of an inch of material left over to be trimmed away later for a nice clean finish. Now reinstall the router template using plenty of double-sided tape. Be sure to locate the template using the lines we laid out earlier and double check that the template is in exactly the right place. Now install the 3/4 inch diameter mortising bit into your router, set the height, and ensure that the bearing will ride against our template without cutting into the template. The mortising bit will create a ledge for the router lift or plate to rest on. We want to make this rabbet in a few passes, bringing it to roughly 7/16 of an inch deep. Now flip the table over and install the 1/2 inch diameter straight bit into your router and replace the bearing on the top of this bit with the large diameter bearing that we used to mark our rough opening earlier. With the large diameter bearing installed, we want to set the bit height so that the bearing will ride against the rabbet made previously or against the template itself. The large diameter bearing paired with the flush trim bit will create the perfect 1/2 inch wide rabbet for our router template or lift to rest on. It also produces a clean, professional looking opening that finishes off our top. Our opening is complete. We can flip the top back over and double check that our rabbet is to the proper depth. I install both the Infinity insert ring and the router plate to double check that I have roughly 1/32 to 1/16 below the surface so that I can level my plate properly. Once we've ensured that the rabbet is to the proper depth, we can remove the template. If the rabbet is a bit shallow, we want to go ahead and make it a bit deeper before we remove the template. The Infinity router table insert ring acts as a large washer, giving your router plate or lift a rock solid surface for the set screws to level your plate to your table surface.